Hey, so today we are going to bring you this very cool upcycled cardboard guitar stand. I mean, this one's really nice, right? But this one's just as cool. That one's going to cost you quite a bit of money. This one is free. And we'll take you through the process coming up. You're going to want to start by rough tracing an existing stand you have like that. Just really rough trace it on a bunch of cardboard like I did with this guitar box. I got 3 out of each side of it, and then I had some old amp boxes lying around, and I was able to get like 16 of these, 12 at least. The Yamaha boxes are particularly good because the cardboard is already double thickness. Anyway, make your tracings and make them be generous, because we're going to put all these together and then we're going to cut them down on the scroll saw after we get them glued together. Right, when you do this, make sure that you have the same distance between this reference hole and this reference hole. Doesn't matter so much where you put them as it being more important that you have the same distance, so that when you put these two kebab sticks through, as you glue them up, that the holes are the same distance apart, so that you don't have a hole that's not quite in the right place. So in this case, they're 11 inches apart, and I just kind of arbitrarily decided to put one there and one there. So I've got my 4 pieces referenced with the 2 holes, same place apart, and now I can go ahead and liberally apply some, I'm just going to use Elmer's paper glue, or I have a jug of old wood glue too that I might end up using because it's getting old and it'd be nice to get through it. So I might use that too. Anything you use is going to be great, but nice even layers, and then some weight to hold them down, and then we're going to do the trimming on the scroll saw. There's my other stack over there, and we'll make the centerpiece as well. So I'm going to lay this Elmer's wood glue down. You don't have to get all the way out to the sides, but you definitely want to cover the outline area as even as possible, not too thick. A nice coating. Got my sticks there to make sure I keep everything aligned. And then once we have this glued up and our laminates down, we'll pull the sticks out and put some weights on top and let it dry, and then we'll go cut it out with a scroll saw. This is going to be so stinking strong. Reuse. So some of you might be wondering why I'm not using spray adhesive, and that's because I've had bad results with spray adhesive. A lot of it, when I used spray adhesive for my Tolex cabinets, and found that the Tolex, some places, started to peel off after a while. And I've had that problem before when I used spray adhesive in carpeting applications in my car trunk or other things like that. And so I have this glue lying around. You could use whatever, but I chose to not go the spray adhesive route. All right, and this is the middle section. I'm not going to cover the entire thing with glue. I'm going around the outside edge, dollop in the middle, and then just putting my next piece on top. I don't have any alignment here either, because I'm just going to align everything to the bottom pretty much, and then I'll put some weight on it because I'm going to trim this out later. I did cut one of these pieces, or maybe 2 of them, at least one of them though, I cut with the cardboard going the other direction, like if you consider the grain of the cardboard going in the other direction to add to the rigidity of our support piece. All right. All right, we're back. We got this these pieces cut out and marked. This is my good side. And I traced out where I'm going to put this side. I made a disposable glue spreader with a 12BH7 tube carton from Electro Harmonics. I've got wood glue again, and I am putting a nice, generous amount of glue into the cardboard perforations. I'm going to put this on the cardboard center first and let it fill in those perforation areas, those holes, and then I'm going to just place it down on, oh, that's nice. Place it down in this area traced out, and then we've got a weight that we're going to set on top of there, and we're going to just let now nature take its course. I'm going to do this side first, and then I'm going to put it, dry fit it with the other piece and trace where it should go, rather than try to put them both together right now. We'll do it that way. Also, when I cut this out, I cut one out first to my liking, and then I used it to trace the other one, so that, because my other lines were real rough, so I went around it, and then I used the first one I cut to trace the second one so that they'd be the same. And roughly, they are pretty much the same. And this is cardboard, it's the Mach 1. It's a demo. You know, you could get really elaborate with this. I should have probably cut an arc in this and an arc in that, so it was a little fancier. But we're going to spray paint it anyway. So I'm going to get my 90-degree truer upper out and make sure this is straight. And if it is, I'll just let it be and go watch more of the Detroit football game, or I'll do a little tweaking. But I think for the most part, we're good. We're coming along. Got the second side glued, put them both together dry, and then marked it where it looked good and had a nice fit. Glued it up with a generous amount of glue. Got my speed square right there to make sure we have a good connection, a good angle. And then my weight is supported by just a stiff piece of cardboard. And the glue bottle's there to hold it perpendicular to the other piece. I also have these little support pieces cut. I might put in the back with some additional glue, but I'm not even sure I'll need it. But, it could be a lot of extra support right there. We'll see what it feels like. Next is paint, and I think EVH stripes are probably most appropriate. And I probably won't come back until that process is done. For the most part, this is it, All right, nothing there. It's just something about peeling back EVH striping that is so rewarding. I thought I would I was going to just go ahead and do the whole thing and then show it to you, but I'm really getting gassed by pulling this tape off for the big reveal. So I thought, you know what? Why not capture that on video? So we've painted it. Of course, did the white undercoat first, and then did the taping, and then gave it a good coat of black. And then you got to pull the tape off to reveal your stripes. And you don't want this tape to sit too long. You need to pull it off while the paint is still wet. Otherwise, you'll pull part of the paint up with the tape. You get tears and things like that. So, painting does wonders to make anything look pretty cool. This went from just brown cardboard to the full-on black and white Eddie Van Halen striped guitar stand. Upcycled cardboard. Well, we've finished it. I did put some, I don't think I covered it in the video, but you could call it a gusset, but some ribbing reinforcement on the back here just to make that joint a little firmer. and down in here so that, you know, the splaying pressure, the suggestion display is greater at the bottom probably. So I'll put some little reinforcements down in there. All you clever people out there are going to come up with all sorts of better ways to join these pieces, like biscuits, or I don't know what you all do. My buddy's a carpenter, he would know. But you could do like a slot and tab type deal. Also, you could run dowels through, or sticks of some sort. I don't know. I think this is going to stand up great. We'll give it a test. I'm going to mount a guitar on it. I did because the glue between the layers could be abrasive, I went ahead and added some Gorilla Tape right here on the contact surfaces because it's super smooth. You could also use cloth or velvet, whatever, some denim, doesn't matter. Anyway, it's clear coated. We'll see how well it lasts. Feels really strong. We'll give it a shot. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to say rest in peace, Eddie. 10/6/2020. Nice. All right. There you go. Old Guy Jamming is out. If you like it, sub, share, all that stuff. We'll see you next time.